Hi everyone. So we'll see how to code the BN inverted strangle strategy for three-time entries as I have shared in my blog on the Tradetron. So we'll just refer the chart for this expiry and see what kind of entries have to be taken and how to code it in Tradetron. So this is the chart of Bank Nifty on 9 June, which is like Thursday. So will the first entry is at 9:25. So if 9:25 we see the ATM is around 34,730. So now we have to take an inverted strangle. Inverted strangle means the P will be 100 above and C will be 100 below the spot price. So at this point, the spot price in the nearest 100 is 34,700. So we'll be taking entry into 3400 P and 3400, 34, oh, sorry, 34,800 P and 34,600 C. So this is the ITM one inverted strangle at 9:25. Then we'll be taking another entry at 11:30. So let's see at 11:30 what was the price. Yeah. So at 11:30 the spot was around 34,800. So ATM is 34,800. So the entry we'll be taking in 34,600 C and sorry, it is not 34,600, it is 34,700 C and 34,900 P. So these will be our entries. C will be 100 point below and P will be 100. And then the next entry will be taking at 13:30, which is 1:30 afternoon. So let's see at 1:30 where the spot was. So the spot at 13:30 was around 34,810. So again, it is the closest to 34,800. So that is the spot price. So again, the entry will be same like the entry for the 11:30, which is 34,000 C and 34,900 P. Now, the stop loss at leg level will be 75% for both side of entries, and in case stop loss is hit, will bring the stop loss for other leg to cost. So that is one thing which we need to take care. And the exit is at 15:20. Now we'll see how to put it in the Tradetron. So we'll go to the Tradetron and strategies and create. So let's say demo BN inverted strangle 9:25, 11:30, 13:30, top loss 75%, ATC adjust to cost. So now what we'll be doing is we'll be using set 1 for first entry, set 2 for second, and set 3 for third entry. So set 1 entry, what we'll be doing is we'll be saying the time is greater than equal to 95, 925. So greater than equal and number 925. The time is given as greater than equal to 925 so that in case there is a delay, the entry can be still taken. And we just want to take the entry once in this set. So we'll be using the position detail keyword. So what we'll be saying is the entry for all kind of transactions, their quantity should be zero. And the underlying is Bank Nifty here. The transaction type will be saying sell because at the entry we are selling the uh, put and call. So we'll be just looking into the sell transactions, and so P side or C side, all the quantity will be zero because this is the first set. So that condition will be putting. Yeah. So this is the entry condition for the first set, and now what we'll be doing is we'll be selling a call. So here we are using MIS, and underlying will be Bank Nifty, and weekly option lots size will be 1. Here we'll be using formula to find the ITM. So because we are selling CE, so CE should be one below the C should be 100 point below the spot price. So now how we will do it is we'll use the round function on the LTP. So rounding will be near to the nearest 100 because Bank Nifty has strikes of 100. So here okay, we have to use a math function. So instead of LTP, let's change it to math function because we have to subtract 100 from the spot price. So we'll be using a math operation. Now in the math operation, what we'll be doing is the first will be LTP, and the other will be a number which will be reducing from that LTP. So now the LTP will get for the Bank Nifty, whatever is the LTP of the Bank Nifty at 925. So this is the way to get the LTP of Nifty Bank, and then we'll be subtracting 100 from it to get the C strike. So this is how we have built the C strike, and then we will add it. Now in the same way we'll build the P. Only differently P will be 100 more than the spot price. So here again NF4 put Nifty Bank MIS weekly lot size 1, and the formula is FX, and again round math function, and base rounding base is 100. So here what we'll be doing is we'll be adding 100 to the spot price, rounding to the nearest 100. So MF4 Nifty Bank, and here we are adding 100. So what it will do is, as we see, it will find the spot price, add 100 to it, and round it to the nearest 100. So that way we'll get the P spot price. So now we have added the inverted strangle. We'll be using repair ones to put the stop loss of 75%. And in case the other stop loss is hit, the stop loss for that particular leg will be the stop loss, the entry price. Now, first so first prepare once we'll be using it for the call. So I'm adding the condition for the call. So it will be a group of two conditions. So it can be either the LTP of the traded instrument, so the instrument which we traded. So here we have to set it like this is the entry, and the instrument is the, and we'll be choosing the Bank Nifty here. And the our entry instrument will be the C which we took in the first leg of the first entry condition. So this is our first set, and this is our first condition, and the condition is entry. So it is first entry condition and the first leg. So it refers to that C leg which we have taken, and we can get the LTP. So now if the LTP is greater than or equal to 1.575 times the entry price, so we'll exit from this trade. So that's what we are saying. So the entry price we can use by using traded instrument keyword. So here we can just get the entry price, and for the 111. So this is the first leg in that set which we took, and because it is talking about entry has only one condition, so the condition number will be always 1. So this is one condition, and the other will be so in other we'll add one more condition. So the other we have to say that if the stop loss of other leg is hit. So if the stop loss of other leg is hit, which will be handling in repair ones as to the second repair ones condition. So we have to check whether that other repair ones condition has been hit. So for that we'll be checking traded instrument. So instead of entry condition, now we are checking repair ones, and here it can be anything. And so now the repair ones condition, this is the first one which we are creating. Second one will be for the PE. So set is 1 only. But the repair ones we have to check for the second leg PE. So we are checking if the second PE leg repair condition is hit. And leg will be always 1 because we'll be just squaring off CE or PE in repair ones. So here we are checking whether the PE has been already hit. And if the PE has been already hit, then we'll be exiting at the entry price. Okay, so I forgot to add into 1.75 here, so let me add that first. So here I forgot to add that earlier. It is like if the LTP becomes more than 1.75, then it will exit, or if the other stop loss has been hit, then we'll just check if the LTP is greater than or equal to the entry price. So we can just copy paste these conditions from here. Here we don't have to say into 1.75 because we are entering as and when the LTP becomes greater than or equal to the entry price. So that's why, so this is the adjust to cost logic which we have added. So if any one of them is satisfied, the exit will happen. So now we have put the condition here. So here we'll be buying the CE leg. So what we will be doing is an FO and call again here Nifty. It is MIS, and current week is lot and 1. And here we'll be using the strike price of the first leg and the first leg of the entry condition, because the first leg we have taken entry into the C. So we'll be using formula, and what we'll be saying is traded instrument. So the entry and the strike here will be selecting, and same. So it is set number 1 in the entry. It is condition 1, and C is leg 1. The P is leg 2. So here we are squaring of the C. So we are selecting leg 1. So this way it will select the strike of the C at which C was taken. So this is I did here. So here you can see entry. This is the first leg is for C and second leg is for P. Now same thing we'll do here for the P. So we can just copy from here and paste it here, and we have to edit it because here we'll be referring to the P leg. So P leg is the leg 2 in the entry condition. So we'll be changing it to 2 here, 2 here. And then in this condition, we'll be checking whether the first repair once condition has been hit, which is corresponding to C. So we'll be changing the condition number from 2 to 1 here. Here we are just checking for repair once. And then again here LTP will change it to leg number 2, and trade instrument also leg number 2. So now here we are checking all things for P. This one is to check whether C stop loss has been hit or not. So this is done. Now here we'll be buying the P. Again in the formula we'll be using the strike, choosing the so traded instrument is the way to choose the strike. So here entry strike, and anyway underlying is Bank Nifty. Set number is 1. The condition number for entry is 1. The leg is 2 because we have to choose the PE strike. So here leg will be saying 2. Now it is submit, and then we'll add it. So now we have created this set 1. So the set 1 is same as uh, so set 2 and set 3 will be same as set 1 and 2 except the entry price. I'll show you. So like I'll add set 2. So condition, I'll copy the entry condition of set 1. I'm copying to the set 2 entry condition. The only change will be here, like I'll be saying 11:30 to say that take entry here. And this position details will change because in the first set when we have taken entry, so the sell, the quantity of sell side is Tradetron considered as negative. So we have sold a C and sold a P. So C quantity one lot is minus 25, and the P is also minus 25. So we have sold minus 50 per lot. So here what we'll be doing is we'll be saying equal to minus 50. So to avoid multiple entries into this set, and we'll be saying into multiplier. So if you multiplier is used in the case you are increasing the number of lot size from 1x to 2x or 3x, so it will adjust accordingly. So this condition is to make sure that this entry is taken only once. So now we have done that. Again here we have to do the same thing, where we will be adding the inverted strangle. So NFO call MIS and Nifty Bank. So I'll quickly do it because it is same as what I explained for set 1. This is the C leg, so that's where we are subtracting 100 from the spot price and then rounding to 100 to get the nearest price. Uh, so we have to sell it, not buy it. Now this is the C cell. We'll be now selling the E side also. The P will be adding 100 to the spot price. So here we are adding 100 to the spot price and then rounding it off. So that's how we are getting the PE strike, and then we will add it. So now these again repair condition will be same as the repair condition of set 1, but we'll have to change set parameter from 1 to 2. So let me copy this set 1 R1 to set 2 R1. So what we have to do here is just edit it and change everywhere to set 2, set number 2. Just set parameter has to be changed to 2. So everywhere we have to just check like set to parameter is changed to 2. Yeah, we are good. And again we'll be buying the CE because we are squaring it off. So you can use a normal or MIS. MIS is for intraday. Normal is what you can carry over. But anyway, ours is intraday, so you can choose anything. It doesn't matter. So here again we'll be getting the strike. So one thing what we have to take care here is we have to select 2 because we are taking the strike price of the leg which we sold in the set 2. So condition 1 and leg number 1 because it is C, so leg number is 1. An entry always has just one condition. So this is we have selected the strike and now we are buying that underlying. Okay, so this is C. And now again the same thing. I'll copy S1 R2 to S2 R2. So repair second condition and again change the set reference set parameter from 1 to 2. So everywhere we have to change the set parameter to wherever it is 1. So we have to just check whether it is changed everywhere to, and it is done. So here we'll be again buying the P. So same, mostly the same thing, except the formula for strike will change. So this affects what we'll be doing is traded instrument. So entry strike and Nifty Bank. The set number 2, the condition is always 1 for entry and the leg 2 for P. So we are selecting the strike which we took for P and then add. Let me just check if for buy also we selected strike. Yeah, that's fine. So now we have squared up the positions. Now the set 3 will be using for 1330 entries. So again the entry condition will copy and change it from set 2. So here Now the change will be one thing will be like we'll changing the time to 13:30, and now because we have taken sold 50 means 25 C 25 P in first set, and again 25 C and 25 P in second set. So overall we have sold 100 quantity, like minus 100. So we'll change this to minus 100 here and into multiplier. So that is the only change here. And after that it is same way, like you have added the cell legs, you'll be adding the cell legs here, and the repair conditions will be same. You have to just copy and change the set number reference to 3 instead of 2. So that's how you'll be building it. And in the universal exit will be saying that exit when time is greater than or equal to 5:15:20. Yeah. So this is how you can build the inverted strangle strategy for Bank Nifty on expiry day. And one thing is there are ways to control that it runs on expiry day. One is manually, where you deploy it on Thursday only for expiry day. The other is we can just make an entry in the all the sets, or even one set will be enough, because the other sets are checking whether anything has been sold or not. So we can just add one more condition saying today is equal to expiry day. So we have to select current week expiry, and underlying will be Bank Nifty. So it is chosen as Nifty Bank here. So once we put this check, this condition will be executed. This whole set 1, set 2, set 3 will execute on Thursday only. And because there is a general advanced setting here, we'll be changing it to check continuously. And then we can say that take trades 5 minutes before, because maybe sometimes if there is any delay because of queuing in the Tradetron, then it's better, like when our request can also be put in the queue. In same way, we'll say last condition check to be 5 minutes. The 10 minutes is fine for us, because we are entering 10 minutes after opening of market and 10 minutes after closing. But just to avoid any uh, conflict with the Tradetron logic, we are just doing 5-5, and then just say create. And you can backtest it also, and you can deploy it also. I've already deployed 5 strategies, and I have that plan, so I cannot deploy more. But when you try to deploy from your side, you will see like a window which will say that whether to deploy it on live trading or paper trading. If live trading, under which broker you want to deploy it. So this is the way to code it in and as in Tradetron. And you can also see in my blog that this is the Bank Nifty expiry day strategy. On the bottom, I have given the multi-time frame. So this is the basket. Like if you log into StockMark and just click on this link, you will get the basket also, which I've used to backtest it. And yeah, so that's all for this strategy. Thanks. We'll close the recording then.